Greetings, greetings, greetings. Come on in the room. We are here again. Day number 22 of 365 days. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Today has been another very emotional day. We are in a shift, y'all. We're shifting. We're coming into this new shift found in Aquarius. It's going on. It's going down. It's going down, y'all. We're going to tap in and see what the ancestors have to say about this energy. Hey, I want to give y'all a few minutes to come into the room. Greetings, greetings, greetings. So thankful for the opportunity to sit in this space and tap into my inner child and the beauty. Oh, you see that one popped up, but it didn't come out all the way. Okay, y'all, feeling a little jumpy today. Okay, we are definitely tapping into some high frequency energy as emotions have been really running. All right, the first card that pops out. Greetings, 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 cousin. The Peacemaker. First card out for tonight. Persistent patience. I was speaking on how this day was a very challenging day, but I have still showed up. I have still showed up because there's things that I'm waiting to manifest, right? Wanting to manifest. I've planted in the fertile ground, y'all. And it's time for the harvest to come forth. Ashe. We're tapping into the Oracle, Secrets of the Ancestor Oracle tonight. Definitely have shared and sent some hearts. Send some hearts on the page. Get some people in the room. Get some people in the room as we bring some clarity to the things that are coming up, okay? This is our time to rise and shine and really begin to receive all that is available from the divine, okay? As we come into this overflowing love energy and bringing back the goddesses, okay? The goddess circle. I'm gonna take a drink. It was complex for you as well. But I seen you moving the energy, honey. Sometimes that's all we can do. Is move the energy, right? And be patient because everything is working out for us. Everything is working out for us. We have to be patient and remember the dream. As I look at this lady is pouring out the emotions. You see the sun, you see the moon, you see the abundant web she's weaving with her feathers. You see the prosperity, you see the pyramids, you see the flowers coming up out of the mud. You know, you gotta learn to work your magic, honey, and patiently wait for the reward. Because once we get seated on our throne, being clear about what it is we desire, the abundance will begin to come in. It will begin to bring forth the fruit. It is time, you know. We have planted in fertile ground, and now is the time to reap the harvest. Being clear that we do work with the shadow and the light. We have warriors that are working with us and taking their position and their authority as we get clear. You know, like the butterfly. You got to go into the darkness as the caterpillar to come out as the butterfly, right? And I love this picture because it's both the light and the darkness, right? But I love the fact that she has a crown, because we have what? Royalty in our DNA. We have everything that we need for life and godliness, because we are the gods. We are the creative beings. We are the ones who can bring forth the harvest, you know? But we got to be clear. We get to wear a crown, but we also got a sword, so we can cut away the things that no longer serve. Alexa, volume 2. I feel like I'm yelling. All right? So we're cutting away the things that no longer serve. We're releasing the old so that we can have room for the new. And we're receiving this abundance of overflow of love and gratitude from the altar of water. I say this is that Oshun energy. You know, what is it that you love? How are you loving up on you? How are you truly setting forth the expectation of what it is and who it is you are and what it is you desire? And sometimes you got to put it in the portal. I am a galactic activation portal. I am, according to the Mayan calendar, y'all. So I'm tapping into all the energies of Sekhmet, of Nefertiti, of Kuan Yin, of Nefertiti, and whoever else is on here. Aset. Yeah, we bringing in all the energies. I'm even bringing in Kali Ma at this point, because some things have got to change and we are in battle. Oh, let me ring the thing. The battle is on, y'all, but the battle is different than what we see. You know, it's not the war that the world is trying to get us caught up in. It's a different kind of battle going on. And that battle is all about your soul. And it ain't, and I'm not talking about on a religious level. I'm talking about a knowing of who you are on a spiritual level, of understanding that God consciousness of your I am, and really beginning to tap into it. So we're going to start at the bottom and go to the top. We got 5 cards today, and then we're going to build on that, okay? Oh, they said build first. What we going to do? We're going to do some soul's journey, all right? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Greetings, sister. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm coming in a little late again today, but I am here. If y'all give me some taps, we can get some more friends in the circle before we tap into the overall message of this. You know, being persistent and patient as we plant in fertile ground, bringing clarity and overflowing love into these wheels of change. Woo! Them two popped out real quick. So let's see what they talking about. Okay? So we gonna have to take courage, y'all. We gonna have to have courage in the face of adversity. You can't make this up. I felt that, y'all. It's a battle going on. But the courage says, because we always start at the bottom and move up, okay? So we are courageous as we enter into this battle. This battle is deep, and it is wide, and it is abundantly creating that which you desire. So you got to stay steadfast and unmovable, unshakable, and tap into what you know for sure. Because courage says, this is powerful. This is definitely talking about root chakra energy to me and moving into your creativity. But it says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Oh, she says she caught you today with your meditation, girl. Okay, let's get it in. Ashe, because that's the part. We got to get that body ready for this war. Okay? But it's an inner war, really. It's really within ourselves and really showing up unapologetically to do the work of saying, I don't receive nothing but what I know I'm supposed to receive. Standing on it without being distracted, even though adversity will show up. But you see that? That's a pyramid. Y'all know what that talks about. I ain't even read it yet, but I'm just going by what I see. You know, we have ancient ancestors who have already paved the way for us. And all we got to do is tap in and know that the battle is being fought for us in ways we can't even understand. We may be tested, we may feel the adversity, but it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Woo! I'm going to ring the bell on that because I have definitely been in some challenges, especially today. And I'm battling with the what is it that I'm truly supposed to do. So this adversity is teaching me to continue to go into the circle, living aligned and crowned, going within so I don't do without, embodying those divine feminine essences that is rising up within me. It says, one of these days, I'll be ready to go live with you. Yes, yay, I'm ready. Even you, Live, Love, Day Spa, I want to bring you into the room, sis, whenever you're ready. She said, I want to know more about the challenge you endured today. So my challenge today was, it's funny you're going to make me speak it, but because I'm going to speak it, that means it's finished. But it's finished because the challenge came up at work, okay, working for someone else. And I have found myself constantly taking on positions and jobs in the workplace, in the motions of the matrix, where people are not living in integrity. And I'm being attracted to a job based on what I'm being told. But then when I get in there, it's nothing like that. It's like sabotaging kind of experiences. But it's like building other people's brand, building other people's vision, and having to give so much time and attention of my own energy to it. I'm working for a school where it's a grassroots school. And it is a nursing school. It's a nursing school. They've been in business 3 years, have had 7. My cohort that I'll be teaching is the 7th cohort. They've transitioned from a 15-month program to a 12-month program. Well, when I came in, I was told that I would be teaching 4 classes, which I feel very comfortable in being able to do. And, that everything was ready. Well, I started this job just recently, the 5th of this month. And I was told that lesson plans were ready. Everything is ready to go. All I got to do is come in and be ready to teach the material. So the last 2 weeks, I'm comparing lesson plans with syllabuses, and it's matching up. Well, on Friday, really on Friday, it was said that we may have to switch the syllabus. I'm thinking, okay, switch the syllabus, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Well, no, we're not only switching the syllabus, we have new textbooks, and you want me to recreate 4 classes, complete syllabus for a class that starts Monday. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, really. And to know that I'm not trying to give up my personal time to work on someone else's dream. But that is my job because I don't want to look like a fool either. So I'm feeling kind of torn in that space. And that's where the adversity showed up. And I'm like, what should I do? You ready to come in, sis? I'm gonna bring you in because I need some conversation to be had. Where multi-guest. I invited you.
You can hear me?
Yes. Wait, I want you to be a co-collaborator. Are you able to switch it to that? Let me see. I'm looking. We're learning this together. Let's see. Okay, okay. I see you, sis. I see you. Okay, so I wish you could be on side by side with me. You too? Okay, sis. Yay! Okay, 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 okay. Have you went live 30 minutes for 3 days? If you haven't, you won't be able to. Okay. We getting some feedback in the house today. Yay! I'm glad y'all have decided to come into the room because I need some guidance. Y'all know I'm spilling my beans. I am being courageous. Because I know I get to do this, right? And I know that I can do it. And I've done it before, but my frustration comes in that you wasn't upfront. You wasn't transparent. Y'all knew y'all were going to be getting new books. You knew that you were going to be switching from a 15-month program to a 12-month program. You had it all in my face like it was good until now I'm diving in week by week, book to chapter, and I'm like, this don't match. So I'm receiving this adversity where it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. What y'all feel about this? On the highest vibration, remember, we keeping it up here, but the emotion is real. The emotion is real.
So I feel like there's only like two options.
Okay.
Either
Talk
you have,
louder because I can't
I'm
hardly hear
sorry.
you.
I feel like this is my person. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like there's only two options. Either you like see if there's more good and bad in the situation and try to make it work and apply to what you want to on outside of it, or you find a new job at the end of the day.
Look, the truth is, I almost, all the Aries within me is like, y'all got me bent. But I know the
Fair enough.
income, and the income don't even constitute what time I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? That I'm going to have to put in to knock this out within the next 3 days over my weekend to get it done. And that's not cool.
By yourself?
By myself because I'm the one teaching it. Nobody else in there's me and another the director, which she has her hands full too.
You know what I feel like, cousin?
What you feel?
I feel like we're all in a session of trial and tribulation, right? And I feel like in this process, right, a lot of us are being called to actually be within our authentic self. And within being our authentic self, we're being required to show and tell, right? So it sounds a little absurd, but even though this is a challenge for you, right? In the process of showing and tell, you're also being called to show an authentic version of being ethical, right? So, like you've already mentioned, right? You feel like to some degree, and you haven't said it like word for word, but you pretty much done already kind of stated it. You feel like it's a little unethical, for last minute to be switching stuff around, which is reasonable. It's absolutely reasonable.
Because it's their
However,
business. It's their business and they've submitted this to the
true,
board.
true. Without a doubt, but here this is though. Hear this, cuzzo. You're a woman of ethic, right? You're a woman that also has your own authentic. You're authentic to what it is that you're becoming and who you are, right? In order to completely be yourself, you're gonna have to teach people. That's already a part of your calling. You're doing that right now, right?
That is true.
So not only are you just showing and telling others, you're showing and telling yourself. So this is your point in time where either you have a choice, you have multiple choices. It's like a multiple choice question.
Look, we going to school
You can
right
either
now.
choose to be like, right? You can either choose to be like, bump this, you're doing too much. I'm done with y'all fools. I'm about to do my own thing. But you're already doing your own thing. So why not use this as the opportunity to be like, bump y'all. However, I'm still about to get my money with y'all. I'm going to do my own thing, and I'm about to show and tell y'all by showing y'all how to really be ethical. Therefore, you're being called to challenge yourself as well as to challenge others within your authentic self to do what you're supposed to do, Cuzzo.
And
This is already what you're doing right now. Think about it. You're already practicing it.
That is true. And that is really where I'm being torn. Literally, I'm being torn between, okay, I can do this, but how can I make it really work for me? And my therapist was saying yesterday, it's so funny that yesterday the words was, how good can it get, right? How good can it get? And then today run into this. And it's like, okay, I'm still thinking, how good can it get? Even though this is adversity. So I'm learning from it. And it is allowing me to see how great I can be. But at the same time, it's allowing me to see that, is this what I want to do really? The reason I even took the job was to get more opportunity to speak out and be in front and be able to deliver a message and stay on task and put something together like that. But I wasn't expecting it to be a crunch. So let's say I had more time to do it, where I didn't feel the pressure, because the Aries in me is all about spontaneity, right? She gonna be with the stuff. But the Virgo part of me, which is my work ethic, is like, no, we need to be structured. We need to let everything align. And that is an uncomfortable spot for me when it's not aligning. Even though I can flow with it, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll go up in there and tell these people the truth. Y'all like, hey, we winging it. I don't care how much money y'all done spent. We ain't got no syllabus. You know what I'm saying? But
So how many days you say you had to do this? Again, 3 days?
Until Monday, yes.
Oh my God.
Monday.
Oh, Cuzzo, you got more than enough time. Oh my Lord.
Be my cheerleader.
Girl, take your blessing, take your lesson, teach your Cuzzo, you said you got more than 3 days.
Shine, huh?
You got this.
I can do it.
No, for real. Because, Cuzzo, think about it like this, right? What are you already doing? Are you not already on a platform where you are testing yourself, right? Are you not? Did you not say this is a 365 days, 365 days challenge, right?
Yes,
right?
it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so are you not technically already coming up with curriculum on the go?
Well,
Can you not take some of the things that you have learned in the process and make it work for what you're already doing? Because are you not already covering what you already technically do?
And it is sort of, but look, it's so much deeper. Now, this is another thing. These people
I get what you're saying, though.
But I can use my gifts, my talents, my abilities. I can make it all work for me. I really, truly can. But let me tell you where the hurt came in for me. The hurt. And literally, I was crying when I left work today because I was just like, why is it that I'm constantly being pulled into, why is it saying remove you? Did you say something? No. Why am I constantly being pulled into spaces where I am working on other people's dreams, right? And I come in and I set them up and I just make it look so sweet. you know, because I can do that. But I'm like, I felt like I was taking away, or me having to do that would be taking away from my own time to do my thing. And it's like, if I'm working for someone else, which I often battle already, because I'm like, I don't even want to be in the motions of the matrix like that. I don't want no one to be in control of my time. I don't want no one to be trying to move me like a pawn. And even to the degree like, hey, you gonna throw this out here like this where I can be great? Let me bring it back. You gonna let me show you how much I'm worth, so that you can pay me my worth, and so that I can truly begin to do what I want to do the way I want to do it. Okay? I can see that being more pleasing to my soul, because these women are like us, right? This is a school like no other. Nursing schools are very, very hard to get in, especially for people like us, right? So this is a company that has gotten their accreditation to really teach nurses to be nurses, but they're accepting more of us, right? Which we need, because the big schools are not allowing it as easily, and then you have to battle. Because I relate, I was that girl, I had to do it. So now I'm like, yes, I would love to support and be a part of something like this, because it's by us, for us, you know, kind of thing. And the hurt part just came in when it was like, I was told one thing and then it ended up being something else. But I'm going to be courageous, y'all. I'm going to be courageous. And I'm going to find the inner strength to face the fear with confidence. Because I'm already there, and I hate starting new jobs. And I said, I'm going to commit to this. I did. Just like I said, I'm going to commit to doing this 365-day live. Because, girl, the Aries in me will quit, have already quit. She already quit. Last year, I probably had about 10 jobs. I ain't even going to lie with y'all. Once something start feeling a little flaky and wasn't in alignment with the truth of me, I was like, deuces, I ain't got time for it. I can use my time more effectively doing what I love to do. But my inspiration is coming back. I'm thankful for the Goddess Tribe. I'm thankful for y'all coming through to confirm a word that I can do it, even if I don't want to, even if I feel like this was so wrong. Literally, I was literally in tears. Like, this ain't cool. My mind was taking that job. I was like, okay, I'm going to take the job. I'm going to be able to go to work, teach my few little hours, come home, do what I need to do. But now I'm at a crunch time where I have to take work home. I have to go through creating a syllabus, matching it up page by page, so that these people will get the adequate education, so that they will pass their board exam, so that they can be able to take care of me safely when I get of age to need it, you know? So it's not no little business. This is big. And I'm like, this... But I'm here for it.
If they put you in that position, that means you could do it. You wouldn't be there if you couldn't do it.
Yep.
This is all a part of my journey.
Tell her, let her know.
No, for real, because if she got in that position, she earned that position. That is a tough position to be in.
Yes.
You got that position.
Absolutely.
I did. And it is for
And cousin,
me. It is.
Think about it like this. What if this ain't even about none of them or their levels of integrity? What if this is a test and a trial for you?
To see if I can hold
you
it.
know how you said a minute ago, and this made me think, and it kind of tickled me for a second. You said a minute ago, right, that your biggest issue wasn't what you were being asked, but it was the level, pretty much you mentioned it was the level of integrity behind what you were asked, right? And I think I wrote in the comments, LOL, right? I said something and then I wrote LOL. And the reason because of that is because today I had a lesson about integrity as well. And I literally was talking about integrity today because I've been going through a session and a season within my life where I've had to represent myself legally. When I was a child, I wanted to be a lawyer. I was like, oh, I want to be a lawyer. I got this, blase, blase, blase. I'm about to put them down. But by the time I was 14, I seen the duality and the complexities within the factors of being a lawyer. And I was like, I don't want to do that no more, right? So now I'm 37. I'm in a position where I'm having to represent myself. So I had a situation, right, recently where on the 5th, okay, so I just recently on the 16th found out that my ex-lawyer, my ex-dude, which is my children's father's lawyer, filed a petition and a motion on the 5th of this month. But I didn't find out about it until the 16th.
On the 5th. Interesting.
Ooh, okay. So this is for both of us. Okay, so I'm telling you this because I was wondering why I'm even sharing this, because I'm weird about sharing some of my stuff to detail. So I was wondering, but now it makes sense now. Okay, wow. So I'm gonna keep sharing it. So I found out that on the 5th, he ended up filing a motion. By the 9th of this month, he filed another motion to trump the motion. So the first motion was a temporary motion. The second motion was a permanent motion. And then on the 13th, they had a hearing to like discuss whether these motions would actually be heard or whatnot. And then it was set for the 22nd to actually hear the motions and determine on the motions, right?
So that was
I didn't find out until the 16th.
So today was the 22nd?
No, today was the hearing, but Friday was the day I found out about it. So I didn't even know it exists because technically you're supposed to give 4 to 7 days to actually be able, you're supposed to be informed. You're supposed to be notified about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And because I'm representing myself, I have to be able to know the court laws, the court rules, and so on and so forth behind these things to be able to defend myself because I don't have any other representation. I'm my own representation. Though the commissioner or the judge is supposed to act to a degree with integrity, this goes with integrity, to the degree of integrity where they're telling you about the court laws and the court rules when you don't know it. So they're supposed to be there to inform you. Mm-hmm. But normally they won't. And as far as integrity, it was the lawyer's job to inform me what was happening so that I can reply in a timely manner. But because by the grace of God, just like you found out by the grace of God, what was going on, you still have time to prep, even though it doesn't feel like, so I say all that to say, even though it doesn't feel like it's enough time to prep and be prepared, you're giving exactly what you need. And if you've always been given what you need, when you need, how you need, don't you for one freaking second doubt that when you found out, how you found out was exactly what you needed to
show out.
Elevate the process of your growth, you know?
Yes.
And so though it is intimidating, it is irritating, it is aggravating because of the lack of integrity, because all these titles that we hear, right? Whether if it's nursing, lawyer, doctor, it comes with a level of integrity if you're thinking about it within morality, right?
Right.
Because you're thinking about it somebody that's standing on principle. But just because another individual is not standing on what they say they're supposed to or what the oath is does not mean that you're supposed to any less. I know that's right, cousin. I call you that. Look at your little cute voice. So you're not supposed to stand on the integrity that you naturally stand on any less than just because these people are not standing on what they're supposed to. Instead, this is a test for you because in all reality, for you to feel the way you feel and you to say what you've already said, you have, even if it's just a nitbit, right? A doubt that you're capable of doing what you're capable of doing. But obviously, the universe wants you to be as certain as they are. You know, the divine realms, our ancestors, our guides, they want you to be just as certain as they are about what your capabilities are, as you are, as you know, as they are.
I
You
received
can't
that.
be capable of being certain about that unless you actually experience that. So then when we're thrown in these moments, when we're forced to show up, when there's a lack of integrity, there's a lack of respect, there's a lack of accountability, there's a lack of this, a lack of that, but we're still forced to show up, and we manage to do it, and we manage to show our butts out and do it in a ethical
Under
way,
pressure.
for
Look,
the lack
I
of
just
better words,
heard
ethical way.
diamonds are
Yes,
created through pressure.
Pressure.
Through pressure, and that is where we are. So I give thanks.
exactly.
I'm feeling better about it, and I know that everything is gonna work out. But I'm receiving now that this is all a part of the divine's plan, and it really has come into the vibration, like you were saying, Lynette. That
I feel like saying congratulations for you to be in a seat like that. So it's great.
you feel like saying congratulations to be able to be in a seat
I
like
think
that.
you're gonna.
Right. I'm with
I do. I feel like you're gonna kill it, and then you're gonna take it and apply it to what you already have going on because now you know you could do it.
Well, I receive it.
I'm
And
with her on that one.
I
Yep.
receive it.
Congratulations.
I receive it. And we're going to see what happens in the end because we are bringing forth the goddess circle. Okay, we're going to read these cards real quick because I don't want to be on here all night because, my Mr. Lover done
She
called
got
me.
her phone call. She got
Yes,
her phone
yes,
call.
yes. And he like, okay. He was not very happy. But I gotta stay true to me. And y'all, I am so happy that y'all showed up right on time. Cause I was like, okay, what is gonna come about this? So we'll start with the goddess circle. Right here, number 10, endings and beginnings, right? Number 10 is all about endings and beginnings. So it says, the goddess circle. I'm a winner, baby. We couldn't have said anything else. I'm a winner, baby. And as I win, I'm going to overflow in the love that I am. With overflowing love, number 27, it says, this is so good. I am so thankful. So number 27, I trust the guidance of my heart. I trust the guidance of my heart, okay? As it brings forth clarity in the midst of the light and the darkness. You know, this might be my space where and it's a number 32, which is my life path, and it's smack dab in the middle. Okay, because I could go either way with this. I could let it make me feel some type of way. That rich homie Quan. You make me feel some type of way. Make me feel some type of way. I was definitely feeling some type of way, y'all. Bless his soul. Thank you for that word and that song. Rich homie Quan, we remember you. Ashe. Ashe. So it says,
Ashe.
I can trust that I can see clearly now. I can trust that I can see clearly now. Y'all done helped the sister out. Because you know what? I'm planting for that abundance in fertile ground. Everything that I've already planted is bringing forth its fruit. So this is going to take me no time at all. I'm going to sail through it easily. As I know my fruit is going to bring forth the work that I've already done in the past is going to bring forth this fruit. Because again, all we do is win. Are you serious? I'm a winner, baby. All I do is win. You can't make this up. Oh, let me ring the bell. Wow. All I do is win again. As we patiently pursue that which I'm after, which is my own ability to have the freedom of time to do what I love to do, teaching, inspiring, and motivating women to show up as their truth. Because this, again, number 14, another 5 on the board, temperance energy, bringing it all in and working my magic. So I give thanks for it. Number 14 says, oh, this is good. Y'all confirmed the word, and the word confirmed itself again. So number 14 says, y'all, we can't make this up. And I love how Spirit shows up. It says, my life is aligned and I go with the flow. I go with the flow courageously in the midst of adversity because I'm a winner, baby.
You are.
And so are y'all. That's why y'all was on this call to hold the space with me. I give thanks.
You
Sis,
already
I
doing
see
good.
you.
You got this. All right, you got this. I know what you're doing. You know, the little stuff that I do know that you're already doing is not little, but it's like you got this. Like you already.
My time means money, honey,
Yeah.
and I want to use it the way I want to use it. And when I
Maybe.
thought about that, I'm like, this is going to take time away from what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? But if I just knock it out, just go in, get focused, get clear, then I can do this. And all I do is win, even in the midst of adversity. Because adversity says I accept the challenge. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And things don't always go as planned, but they do work in our favor.
They do.
Ashe.
I already know. I have a corporate job. So I already know what you're going through.
And it's a struggle, right?
It is a struggle. You have no control, and it's like I have a little plan, and I'm praying, trying to get to where you the same goal as yourself. To do what you love. To wake up and do what you love. So, yeah.
Well, we gonna do this together, and I am super happy that you showed up to support me and give me that highest vibration. Like, girl, you got this. And the cards came through too to say, yeah, don't fret. Even though you had a moment to feel the feels.
I'm an Aquarius. Give me a break.
Look, I had a moment too. But did you see what Rob put in the thing about the age of Aquarius? I'm going to share that with you. We're coming into this real I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to send it in the text. But I'm fit to get off here. I'm your soul sister speaking out and adjusting my crown in the process. May this word bless all that has heard it. It will be on my YouTube page. We going live. We are moving mountains. We are aligning with this energy of change. And we know that all we do is win, 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 win. So until next time, I'm your soul sister speaking out, fixing crowns in the process. Peace and love.
Good night, girl.
Good night.